Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Dev, aka the Unknown Variable here, back at you with another commentary. And today you're going to be seeing some Modern Warfare 3 Plutonium gameplay. Got this gameplay on Skid Row. They actually ported it over to MW3 Pluto, so it's kind of cool, an MW2 map and MW3. So if you guys do enjoy the gameplay, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, all of that. We got a juicy video for you today, so let's get right into it. So I kind of want to talk about the modern day issue right now that we have with, whether that's multiplayer or Warzone, the cheating problem that we seem to have right now. And I have a juicy tidbit of information at the end of this video, so stick around till the end of the video. You'll see what I mean. But I want to talk about cheating in Warzone and Call of Duty multiplayer. Now, when I say cheating, I don't really, mean blatant hacks like aimbot or wall hacks or any of that stuff. I'm talking about stuff like easy lobbies. Have you ever watched your favorite YouTuber or content creator, whether that be, like multiplayer or Warzone, and you're just like, bro, why are their lobbies so much easier than mine? This seems to be a big problem. Now, for someone like me, I'm not the greatest player in the world. I'm not a professional player by any means, but I played Call of Duty on, PlayStation for almost 10 years. I've been on Call of Duty PC now for almost 2, and my lobbies have always been difficult, minus, like the older days of Call of Duty, but whenever SBMM really was turned up, my lobbies have always been difficult. And watching these people play Warzone, and not so much multiplayer, it does happen in multiplayer, but Warzone in particular, you see a lot of people that are getting complete bot lobbies, and to me it's just like one of two things could be happening. There's some fuckery going on with some reverse boosting, manipulating the SBMM algorithm, or possibly Activision is whitelisting these people and giving them easy lobbies because they are basically the promotional cog that keeps Activision and Call of Duty moving forward. If you see these people, doing amazing against people that can't shoot back or have no thumbs, you seem to think, oh, I'm gonna go buy Call of Duty, and it's effective marketing from Activision. So why would they get rid of these people? Now, these streamers and content creators, one of the things that bothers me the most about it is they put up higher kill games than Call of Duty pros who quite literally have been doing this for a living forever. Two names come to mind, Crimzix and Scump. Both of them are, talk to anybody who watches the CDL, they're like integral points of Call of Duty competitive history. These guys have put up numbers, and I'm not a big person to the CDL, but if anybody's played Call of Duty for any long period of time, about these guys, the shit they did back in the day. And even now, they're not bad by any means. And I don't think anybody understands really, or maybe a lot of the average everyday person, I should say, doesn't seem to understand what these guys do to get to that level. These guys do scrimmages every day. They learn spawn points. They do all of these things. And if you're talking about, these content creators and streamers, because one of the most common arguments I hear is, well, they play Warzone and multiplayer all day, they're bound to get easy lobbies, like if you play 9 to 12 hours a day, you're gonna get some easy lobbies. Sure, fine. If you want to believe that, go right ahead. My experience differs. When I play Vanguard or any of the new Call of Duties, MW19, whatever, I'm gonna reference Vanguard for this one, but I have a 3.18 KD in Vanguard. I'll put up a little screenshot on screen. I have quite a bit of time in this game. Too much time in this game because this game's garbage, but I have quite a bit of time, and I never get any easy lobbies. I'm up against, people that are sweating their ass off all day. And I'm a sweat too, so I can't really complain about that. But I don't get easy lobbies, right? It just doesn't happen. If I have a good game, it's because I'm on point, and that's kind of, just how the cookie crumbles. I'm on point, I'm having a good game, but I gotta fight for my life out here. And I'm sure that's, the experience most people have. Now, when the pandemic hit, it seems to be a bunch of pro gamers that were at home, emerged from the woodwork. You see all these people coming up on Call of Duty on YouTube, streaming, whatever, and they're just complete gods. Now, I'm not going to mention any names, but I've been seeing some funky shit going on with, soft aim, especially in the controller community. I hate to say that. Now, I'm on PC, and everybody's gonna be like, well, PC players hack even harder. Yes, they do. I agree. And all of the cheating, well, most of the cheating stems from cheat software that's installed on a PC. Now, what people seem to forget is that the Cronus Zen exists, and even if you're not blatantly cheating to the point where you have radar or any of that stuff, you can still, have anti-recoil scripts that make it a lot easier for you to get kills and basically make your gun a laser beam, which I'm convinced a lot of the people in my lobbies use, because I played on controller for 10 years and I never had aim like that. Now, not to say that people can't be better than me, because there's plenty of people that are better than me, especially on a controller, but I put a lot of hours into a controller, and I did not have anywhere near that kind of shot. Now, what really hit home for me is when I watch some of these pro gamers at LAN events. Now, if you're unfamiliar with LAN events, it's a local area network, so all of the gameplay is done on a PC at the tournament and it's all monitored. The computers are scanned beforehand, so nobody can really get any cheats there. Now there's exceptions to that. There has been cheating done in LAN, but they're 99% of the time they're caught and banned accordingly. But if you watch these same pro gamers that are at home on their PC, and then you watch them on a LAN tournament, they're playing against other pro players, yes, but they've played tournaments against these guys at home and gotten, you know, crazy kill games. You watch them at a LAN event and it's like they're a bot. They don't know what's going on. Now, you can call that coincidence, you know, maybe some nerves, chalk it up to being nervous, but I don't see it like that. The change is radical and it's unbelievable. Now, for the final point of today's video, I'm sure everybody's been waiting for this point. Let's talk about the history of cheating in Activision games in particular. Now, we just finished talking about Call of Duty cheating. Let's talk about the history of Activision cheating. Now, I have an article here from Polygon. I'll put this up on screen for you guys, but the title is Longest Standing Video Game Record Declared Impossible, Thrown Out After 35 Years. Record holder banned from leaderboards going forward. Now, there's this company, Twin Galaxies, they're a video game record keeping, you know, source for the Guinness World Record. And they, in 2018, yeah, this was published on January 30th, 2018. They declared the oldest gaming record invalid after 35 years. We have player Todd Rogers was stripped of his world record for finishing the simple Atari 2600 racing game Dragster after months of debate over his completion time. Now, in short, basically there was a bunch of Reddit users and a couple other administrative staff that looked into this leaderboard, or this record, I should say. And they basically found out that his time of 5.51 seconds in this game was basically impossible to get. And how they figured this out was through this engineer and speedrunner named OmniGamer. He created a tool for this game because this game came out in the 1980s, keep in mind. He created a tool for this game and basically like a cheat to see if he could, because he could never beat that record. So he basically got a tool. I'm not sure if he created it or, you know, it was something that was, you know, easily accessible, but he found this tool that allowed him to do the fastest time. And he couldn't even get the time that Mr. Rogers here got, a 5.51 second time. So he said, I don't see how it's possible to hit 554, let alone 551, right? There was a big investigation. Activision gave this guy a patch, was like, yeah, you're recognized as a world record holder. Keep in mind, this game was in the 80s. So the cheating, the allowing of the cheating stems back to the 1980s with Activision. And as you can see, you can't tell me someone at Activision, a developer of this game, didn't know that it was impossible to hit something like that, but they still gave him credit and put him on the leaderboards, gave him a patch and everything. You're the greatest player of this game, right? Here you go. Here's a nice little hero cookie. And it took months of pushback from various different online sources until Twin Galaxies finally looked at it and said, yep, this is impossible. And they ended up stripping him of his world record, and now he's banned by Activision on the leaderboards, all that kind of stuff. So he basically isn't allowed to play any Activision games, I believe, or maybe it's just this one specifically. But either way, this cheating stuff has been going on for years at Activision, and you'd be a fool to think it doesn't happen today. The only difference is we have a lot of people that are very naive on the internet. So I figured this would be a good video to bring attention to the fact that Activision as a company doesn't care. They allow cheating in their games all of the time. They did it in the 80s. Why wouldn't it be any different now? Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed today's commentary. You learned something new. If you did, smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, smash that notification bell so you never miss when I upload a video, and I will catch everybody in the next one. Peace.